It's chicken time. Not those chickens. So, I've got meat birds coming today, and I need to prepare the chicken tractor. This is my chicken tractor that we made. We made it with cattle panels, and my husband welded it, so it is a solid construction here. I had prepared this for my ducks for the winter, but my ducks weren't interested, so all of this needs to be removed, and this also needs to be moved. So I already have their feed, my chicks' feed, and they will be here today, so they'll have food, they'll have water, and I just need to set this up somewhere else. The problem being, this is very heavy, and I need to walk it all the way down past the garden and down here. So I think I'm gonna need a tractor to pull it. So this is where it has sat all winter. It needs a little bit of adjustment, and it needs to go for a ride down here. So my plan is I have actually 50 chicks coming, 51, because it was cheaper if I got more than 50. It lowered the price by quite a bit, but we have a whole bunch of space here that I can move it around. So last year, I just sort of rotated through this section right here, and that's how I did my meat birds. This year, I would like to do this and utilize as much of that as possible. So in utilizing all of that, it should fertilize the grass, which is great. And all of this area right here. Plus I have more. I wanna say I had 40 chicks to start with last year, and this year I have 51. So we'll need to move it more often, which is not a big deal. We'll see how it goes. But it's just gonna be a little bit more work. Quick East Garden update, in case anyone's curious. Okay, it turns out I had to pick them up from the post office. So this is what 50 baby chicks looks like. They're all very healthy. The hatchery is in Michigan, so thankfully they didn't ship super far. So everybody's looking good. And I've got some on this side and this side. Okay, I don't know about you, but oftentimes, this is where my ducks were supposed to spend the winter all happy. Okay, this will have to be the angle. Oftentimes, in all the farming things that I have tried and all of that, I have learned that things are trial and error, just all the time, trial and error. So, I think what I'm gonna do for now is put my chicks in here. So, I don't think they can handle being on that much sawdust. I think that would be too much for their little feet and like a little bit overwhelming. It's quite hot out here, but I'm definitely gonna need a heat lamp. But I think I'm gonna block off this, which was the duck entrance, and then we can fill up their feed and a water container. So I think I might scoop out all of these wood chips and put them in here for right now until I have time to go to the next step. It'll take them a day, maybe two, to waste this area right here. I might just end up moving them around in here. I'm not totally sure, but again, trial and error, figuring it out on the fly. That's what I found out homesteading is all about. Gotta scrub out the thing from last year. Give it a good old clean so they have clean water. Okay, so I scraped out a lot of the depth of this, so it's pretty shallow. I think they're gonna be able to move around. I just need to find a piece of plywood to cover that, and I think we're good. I just need their feed. Okay, now let's go find something. Like I said, the key that I have learned from homesteading is to make do with what you got. So that fits there. That's plenty of room for all of them right now. So let's go get the chicks.
Can I hold on?
Perfect. Okay. Now we are going to count them as we take them out. Let's show them the water too. 1. There's your water. 2. Boop. 3. 4. Get out of the water, you dummy. 5. Get out of the water. 6. 7. 8. Thank you for counting. Put your head in there.
9.
Oh, 9. 10. 11. Usually you can tell which ones are roosters because they don't back down. What were we on? 12? 12. 13.
14. There's 14 in each box.
14.
So now you Mommy, you didn't feed them.
Go find the food, look. They're finding the food.
They're eating it.
Point it over there. How many was that? 14?
Yeah, 14.
Oh look, they found the food right away.
In the water, which sound like
15. 16. Here. Aim like this. At the water. Right there. Right there. What was that? 16?
Yeah.
17. 18.
19. Oh, does that hurt them when you
19.
do that?
Nope, I'm just showing them where the water is. 20. 21. Let mommy count. We're going to lose count. 22. Look at, they're finding the food. 23.
Get out of the food, you dummy.
No, it's okay. 24. 25.
Look, one's sleeping, Mommy.
Yep, we're going to wake him up. 26.
That one wasn't sleeping.
27. Whoop. 28. 29. Get out of there. 30. 31.
31 chicks so far.
32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. Maya. 38. 39. 40. Let me see. You can also see how now that they have space, they're going to sleep. 41. 42. Let mommy count. 43. 44. Get your nose in there. 45. 46. Boop.
And none of them are going to sleep right now.
40. Oh, this one's sleeping.
Okay.
Where was this? 47?
Yeah.
47.
48.
Oops, got you in the head. Sorry. 48. Get your nose in there. 49. 50. 51. Hold on, Miriam. Stop counting. Get your head in there. This one's not wanting to be drank. There you go. What number was that? 51?
52, 53.
I think that might have been 54. I lost count. Last one.
Yeah, there's 54.
I don't know. Over 51. All right, let's get this out of here.
50.
Back up, Maya. Back up. Okay, I can't remember what the temperature was supposed to be in here, but it is a balmy, like 95 degrees out today. And they're also in this like enclosure. And so the sun is making it very hot in here, which is good. And this is why I planned for this time of year for my meat chicks.
So cute.
So I am dripping in sweat, but they're finding the food. They're running around, you spreading your wings. Okay, good. This is definitely not too deep for them. They got the zoomies.
Yeah, they do.
Like I said, I am dripping with sweat because it is very hot outside today. It's probably gonna be close to 100, over 90 degrees. They do need a heat lamp. I don't know if they just need the heat lamp for at night. I have to look it back up. Again, like I said, there's a whole lot of learning on the fly here with this. So that's what we got going on today. Bless. Okay, so the internet just told me that the chicks need to be 90 to 95. I'm thinking about putting that insulating thing on top, and they will be easily because it's 90 degrees outside today, so they're gonna be just fine today until this evening. So get back. That's the plan. Okay, this had been in my chicken run, and my chickens pecked the crap out of it. But this is blocking all the breeze from them, and it will block all the rain. So it's completely covered by a tarp. And I think I'm gonna go dig out a heat lamp. Sometimes things look really janky for a while. Not everything on a farm is Pinterest worthy. Like all of my feed bags, which sometimes I use and stuff them on the edge to block the wind. But I'm gonna throw that in the fire. This is what I have so far. And this is their feed. And this is extremely heavy. It would take a while for a fox to dig under it, but we do have foxes and coyotes. Actually, I don't see a whole lot of those though. And this is what it looks like from the outside. So I have this wire that goes all the way down, and then I have this that blocks it. So now it can't be opened. So I also generally run an electric fence wire around it too, just to deter any pests, cats or whatever. But there's chicken wire all the way around blocking it everywhere. And then there's also the hog panel / cattle panel everywhere. So that's what my setup looks like. They should be fine for now. I'm gonna go dig out a heat lamp, and I'll show you what that looks like maybe later tonight. And stay tuned. So these are gonna take about 6 to 8 weeks to grow, and then I'm gonna butcher them myself and get some meat in my freezer. Thanks for watching. Okay, so I got the heat lamp. I don't think I'm gonna set it up on them right now because it is very hot outside and hot in that little hut. I'm in my basement, obviously. Anyway, so I also just wanted to say I just got back on Instagram, so feel free to go follow me there, The Life of a Homemaker, and I'll see you later. Things I have learned, again, while homesteading, is that you just make do. I use a whole lot of paracord. This is a very common tool here, and I just rigged that up so it is now hanging from here, and then hanging up here. So I have it tied onto this where I could hang from this, and that's what we got. So this is how the chickies are doing. They're eating and drinking. I'm probably gonna have to fill their water several times today, or several times a day in general. And Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna come back in a little bit and see where they're sleeping, if they're spread out, if they're all huddled together. And that's sort of how you can tell what the little chickies need. But they're doing great and they look great.